Hey guys, it's Helen Hartsmith here again from the Heart of the Witch's Path YouTube channel. I hope you're having a good day. I have been wanting to do this video for a while and I've got like stuff laid out in front of me. So let's kind of jump in, shall we? So this video, I've been trying to do some videos where I share with you guys some local businesses or maybe not even local, but you know, people that I've done business with, bought things from that I really enjoyed. And so I like their products and I want to share them with you. So this is one of those videos. So who I'm going to talk about today is a fabulous artist who, by the way, she considers herself an art witch. I love that. I've never heard anyone kind of use that phrase before, and I love it. And I think she's fantastic. I think she's incredibly talented. I've bought lots of her stuff. My friends have bought lots of her stuff, and so I want to share her with you so that you can get in on the awesomeness. So her name is Megan Weber, and she also goes by the name, I hope I can pronounce this correctly, Zaharo, something along those lines. Sorry, Megan, I hope I'm not like murdering your name too badly. And as I said, she is an art witch and she does some really, really cool stuff. And I've talked about her before. She has a tarot deck and an oracle deck out. And so I've actually done a video about her tarot deck. This is the Animas As Fortuna tarot deck. And I love this deck. It is fantastic. She did such an amazing job. So I will put a link in the description box to that video if you want to take a more in-depth look at this particular deck. I will go ahead and show you one of the cards. So this is the back of the card and this is the front. So this is the Four of Swords. Reading backwards sometimes is just very hard for me. So it is a black and white deck. She does some really great imagery with this particular deck. And I love the companion booklet that goes with it. Her wording in there is very short and concise. As a matter of fact, this is how thick the book is for the entire deck. I really enjoy this. I use this a lot when I post things on Instagram. So you probably see this deck quite often when I post things there. This goes with me back and forth to work every day. And so if I pull a card, it's a lot of times it's from this particular deck. Okay. The other deck that she has is her Oracle deck. And this is the Azucar Bone Oracle deck. And let me kind of go in closer so you can kind of see some of the imagery there. This deck is amazing. I've been working with it and I'm not a big Oracle deck user. I have a couple. This is one that I really like, but it's a little bit harder of a concept for me to grasp them sometimes. So anyhow, this is the back of the deck. This is a color deck. And so I pulled out, since we're so close to Halloween, I picked out the Samhain card, which is here, and then the Dia de los Muertos card here. The imagery is just insane. And I really like the color in these. I like how there's color, but then there's some black and white still as far as the skeleton or the bone and things like that. So that's Beltane. And again, the book is really incredible. It's not super thick. So you can really think about the imagery and where that's at with the spread and things like that. Very, very cool deck. The Oracle deck is 28 cards, I think it was. I just counted them before before recording. I think it was 28 cards are in the deck. So very, very cool. I love these decks, and they're so incredibly affordable too. Megan has an Etsy shop, and so I will put a link to that Etsy shop in the description box below so that you can check her out. Now, her most recent deck that unfortunately I have not purchased one yet, she has a standard playing card deck, and that one, the imagery is a lot of ravens. And so, very, very pretty. I've seen it in person, but like I said, I haven't picked them up. Now, these are, so you can only get these on her Etsy shop, or if you happen to see her at an event. So the thing that I have to point out is how well these cards are made. They are not mass produced. They are not like a deck that you're going to find at, you know, a new age store. As far as I can tell, she doesn't even have like, a USB, or not a USB, an ISBN number for these. They're not mass produced. She is in charge of the quality and the production of them, and they are top notch quality. I have paid a lot of money for some other decks that have not stood up nearly as well as these decks are. Like I said, I use these a lot, and look at how straight and just thick and well made the cards are. I can't say enough about how amazing these decks are. But let's kind of turn our attention to some of her artwork, because she also sells prints, predominantly 8x10, and I think that size is like 11x14. I've bought, like, as I said, I've bought quite a few pieces. My girlfriend Lee, most of her house, like every room has one of Megan's prints in it. She just loves her. So I pulled down a few of the pieces that I have. The only thing that I wish is that Megan attached the name to her pieces. They're not labeled in any way that tells what they're called. You know, as a steampunk fan, I love me the, you know, steampunk imagery. I love octopuses, and this is a relatively new. This was new when I saw her at Convocation in February. So this guy is about, February, it's about 8 months old, I guess. And so she was working on this on her Instagram account, and I was seeing her as she progressed through this, and I was like, oh, please have it in February. Please have it in February. And she did. And I snatched one for me and one for my friend Lee, just because I had to have this. It's amazing. Let's get a little close-up detail there. Oh, we've got a little bit of a reflection. Sorry about that. Our bathroom here is done in mostly mermaids, but I've slipped a few octopus in there myself. So this actually hangs in our bathroom. Now this is a print that I actually know the name of it. This is actually called Shapeshifter, and so that is a wolf skull. And then we've got some, I mean, come on guys. How awesome is this? Just soak that in. Just soak that in. I'll try. Yeah, it's good, right? You're liking it? I like it. This is awesome. Now, this next one, it has some specialness to me. Unfortunately, I don't know what this is called, but let me kind of focus in on the Life Goes On. This is actually one that I knew that I needed to have. I purchased it this summer when I saw Megan at another show. And this actually lives on my ancestor altar. I kind of bought it in tribute for my mom's passing. And I actually bought one of these for my brother too. I showed it to him and I said, what do you think? Do you like it? And he said yes. And as an artist, you know, he doesn't just like things. And so I said, do you want one? And he actually said yes. And so I had to get him one as well. So this is very powerful imagery. And I know that the Rumi, she said Megan does stickers that are probably, you know, so big, like a 2x3. And you said you've got this in a sticker, right, Rumi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that sorry to interrupt. That's
okay.
That image is very powerful to several of us that are in the Dead Parent Club.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Rumi and Lee and I, we, our little awesome threesome, we tend to do a lot of things together, and we've all lost parents now. And so, this is a pretty powerful image for us. And so thank you to Megan for making, something that speaks to us. So this is pretty cool. And then finally, the last one that I thought that I would share is this is one that I purchased for the Rumi. So this is actually hers. But I thought that, you know, given that Megan is an art witch, and I bought this back in February at Convocation. I knew that she would be finishing up school in the next few months and would be looking for a new job and things like that. And she loves cats, the Rumi does. And so I thought that this particular print would just be really good for her. I love the winking cat. I love it. It's kind of an homage there to the Asian good luck cat, I think. And then the prosperity and things like that. I thought this imagery would be really cool for her, and she liked it when I brought it home to her. So that was kind of a yay. In everything else. So yeah, so there are some of the things that that I own that Megan does. She does, I think most of her stuff, it's animal based in some way, whether it be an actual animal or the skull work or things like that. So she does work with a lot of animals, and she does them very well. So I invite you to check out her Etsy shop and see what she has. She also has cute little buttons. She's got stickers. She might even have like mini prints that are like 4x5s that might be kind of fun to send to someone, like in a little note card or something along those lines. So, as I said, I will put a link in the description box to get to her Etsy shop. And I'll also put a link to follow her on Instagram, because she's really neat and she posts a lot of things like what piece she might be working on. She's actually got some new Halloween Samhain themed prints that she's finished and stuff, and does little previews and things like that. So she'll do little movies as she's kind of creating away or what have you. So go check her out there. So if you liked this video, if you like me sharing the products and companies that I like, then let me know and I'll continue to do them. It's kind of fun for me to share products and companies that I like. So it kind of, you know, pushes it forward and exposes everybody to new things. So if you want me to do that, please let me know. Please hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel. I mean, come on. And you can reach me at heartofthewitchespath@yahoo.com. And there's links in that there description box for the Instagram account and for the Facebook page. So like or follow me on those platforms as well. So that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking the time out to hang out and chill. And thanks for walking the path for a little while with me. Until next time, blessed be.